Welcome back everyone, I'm Genevieve Moongarden, and the Beastmoon Monster Mayhem event just started. It runs from the 20th of December to the 26th of December 2022. If you're brand new to the Beastmoon Hunt event, I recommend checking out my video up above that talks about how to get into the Beastmoon, just the fundamentals of it. And then I also have a handy Beastmoon Monster Mayhem video to help you out with the ins and outs of this particular Beastmoon event, which is the Players versus Monsters version. Even though free membership for all players has ended, you still get double XP and rewards if you have a membership until the end of the year. So I'm definitely using that to harvest my Beastmoon seeds and get all of those ingredients that I need, moonstones, the thread, and most importantly, the spellements. Now the ones I just harvested were the spiritual and elemental seeds, so they don't give any school spellements. And would you know, I have a handy guide on that one as well, which you can click on right above. Now, why am I doing gardening right now instead of Beastmoon? Well, because this is one way you can get points outside of Beastmoon. It's not a lot, but it's something. After I plant my seeds, I just wait for them to turn to adult, and then I use these Hasty Harvest treasure cards, which are only for Beastmoon seeds. Please don't use them on regular seeds, you'll waste 10 energy. And then I instantly harvest them instead of waiting for them to turn to elder. So why don't we check out the event while we're waiting for those to turn to adults. The Ice Decathlon event already ended. You have until Friday to redeem anything that you have earned. And also for the member benefits that are all running until the 1st, you get double points on anything that you earn during the weekly events. Now, they claim that they fixed this one. I'm a little afraid to do it, but let's click it. Okay, I got 3 of the Spellement upgraded version treasure cards, and then I got Tetzelworm Terror, I got Lure of the Jungle, and then apparently I also got Scarab. Interesting. I don't know why they would give me such high spellements, but okay. I guess it's just based on your wizard level. And now that these have become adult, I just click on that Hasty Harvest treasure card and click on the plant. And now they're ready to go. Now it only says 1 special event point because that's what I get for the weekly event. But if you look at the Scroll of Fortune, I'm getting double points for that. So let's plant the next batch. You can get credit for up to 10 harvests per day during the Beastmoon. Like I said, 10 points is not a lot during the Beastmoon, but at least it's something. And according to my Scroll of Fortune, it's 20 points. So other than harvesting plants, how do you get points during the Beastmoon? Winning a combat, unlimited amount, 2 points each. Defeating a beast, 1 point per rank is unlimited. Leveling up any beast form, you can get credit for 5 per day at 10 points each. And harvesting a plant, you can get credit for 10 per day at 1 point each. Let's check out these rewards. They're probably not changed too much except for the pet. I love the Beastmoon Hunt's pet's name of Thunderham. I can't wait to see this one. Alright, for 5 points you get 2 Beastmoon seeds. 50 points, you get Eldritch Thread. 100 points, you get some Hasty Harvest treasure cards. 150 points, you get needles. You use those for stitching the Beastmoon gear once you have enough ingredients to create those. 200 points is Frigid Fiend. Alright, so this one gives you the Spellement upgraded Snow Serpent, where it clears a negative ward and then gives 2 20% weaknesses and then does 135 damage, so that's pretty cool. Possible talents being a Guardian Wall, Ice Scout, nice, and Ice Shot. 275 points gives you more Beastmoon needles. 350 gives you 200 Lunari. 425 gives you Moon Gold Dust. And then 500 points gives you Elemental Spellements. Yet again, I have not even made it to the end of the bar all year, so I couldn't tell you how much they've been giving. It is nice not having to wait for these, but yeah, there's no way you could viably do this with regular plants just because it would cost way too much. Alright, now this is a school seed, Ice Blossom, so I'll show you what you get from this one. And this is how come every single one of my spells, those being the Golems, Thunderman, Inferno Salamander, Monster Mash, those are all a minimum of tier 2. Gardening is a much more viable way to get the spellements for those spells than the Beastmoon. You do get a lot via the Beastmoon, but you can get way more in just harvesting 10 of those seeds than you can in 2 Beastmoon matches. So it's really short to do it this way, which is why I always use the Hasty Harvest treasure cards when we have double XP going on. Alright, Ice Blossom, let's go. Alrighty, so I'm getting the various idols. I got the thread, and then I got Stormwing. But if you see that I expanded this one, Stormwing and Frost Feather. So you get 1 spell element each time, but this is double XP and reward, so I get 2 spell elements each time. And another Ice Blossom. Obsidian Colossus and an Iron Curse. And I also got a treasure card of Volcanic Golem. And this is the only way to get the treasure cards for those spells in particular is from the Beastmoon School Seeds. And finally a Storm Blossom. I got Stormwing and Glacial Golem. Any of the Elemental School Seeds can drop any Elemental Spellements or Balanced Spellements. Any of the Spirit School Blossoms can drop Spirit School Spellements or Balanced Spellements. And the Balanced School Blossom can drop any School Spellements. And also harvesting Beastmoon plants is the fastest way to replenish your battle coins. Granted, you can only hold up to 100, but still, there's that. It's faster than running around getting the chests. And like every other spell element, you can trade them between your wizards. Alright, enough gardening. Let's jump into this event. If you're not already there, press teleport to event and it'll take you right there. Very, very important. Beastmoon Monster Mayhem, collect the quest from MAYHEM, because if you complete this, defeating the first Beastmoon boss, second Beastmoon boss, and then the third Beastmoon boss, that'll give you 6 moon gold dust. In addition to the rewards bar, which gives you 4, that is 10 total moon gold dust. And that's what you need to be able to craft the gold idols for unlocking your forms permanently. Let's check out Beastmoon Crafting Station, which is only interactable during the Beastmoon Monster Mayhem. Alrighty, we got some elemental furniture. Yeah. Nah, we're after these. We can also separate these by category. Reagents, there you go. Balance Croc, Fire Colossus, Ice Elf, and Storm Colossus. Then you have the treasure cards. Why in the world would you need the treasure cards? Well, normally you wouldn't, but you can craft spellements for your Beastmoon spells, these here, by using ingredients and treasure cards. Now, as you saw, it is possible to get them dropped from the Beastmoon seeds. Awesome, right? Sometimes you can get them out of the bazaar, but there are 2 that are nigh on impossible. Oh, and by the way, you can use Frost Feather or its regularly available equivalent. So you can use the Fire Beetle or the Naphtha Scarab. But the one that I'm after is Inferno Salamander, because these are impossible. You can't even get any Inferno Salamander like ever. So I just craft them. Trying to use every one of my ingredients. Oh yes. And that's what I use my moon gold dust for, is crafting the spellements, because you don't get 1 spellement every time you craft it with not these ingredients, with these ingredients. So you need 1 Inferno Salamander treasure card, whether it's the Beastmoon spell version or the original version, which this one is not the Beastmoon spell version. This is the original version where it's damage and then damage over time, because right now it's just damage over time. And then you need 4 Fire Minotaur Idols and then 1 Moon Gold Dust. And that's all you need for 5 spellements. Yeah. And then you can also craft elixirs. This one has Essence of Ice. The tier 1 gives you increased damage. The tier 2 gives you increased damage and increased accuracy. And the tier 3 gives you increased damage, increased accuracy, and 1 more starting pip. And they last for 45 minutes. No PvP. Also, it doesn't work in the decathlon. I already tried. Even if you're not new to Beastmoon, sometimes you might want a refresher on what all these spells do. Alrighty, since we visited everything that's important right now, let's start a match. So click Join Match. This is your last chance to change your mind, because if you click Join Match and you flake on it, you're going to be timed out for 15 minutes, only during when you're logged in. If you decide to switch to another player for like, I don't know, half an hour or something and come back, the timer will be exactly where you left off, unless they've changed that. And then up at the top it says 5 players are waiting, and look, we're ready to go. Yes, let's crank it. By the way, I love this sweater. It's so cute. As soon as this loads, let's check out the map and see what kinds we got. We got balance, we got ice, and we got fire. I like to pick my death dude because this goes through those ice shields. Oh no, we don't have any more pippers here. That's okay. They'll respawn over here, which is probably why the croc is hanging out. But that's okay. There we go, and this is Celestian one. Unlike Beastmoon Hunt, where whether your team wins or doesn't, you still get something at the end. If you don't finish any matches whatsoever in Beastmoon Monster Mayhem, you get absolutely nothing. If you finish these outer battles here, you get a couple ingredients, maybe some gold. And then if you defeat the boss, then you get some Lunari, you get some spellements, you get some moonstones. I really, really wish they'd stop giving us runes as rewards in here. Unless, of course, they start adding moonstones to Decathlon. Seriously. Just saying. I need the moonstones. I don't need the runes. I have billions of runes. Yeah, the thing about these DOTs is they waste so much time in Monster Mayhem, I tell you. Especially if they're stacked. And you can also use the map above to see how your other teammates are doing. It does take a while once you defeat one of these creatures for its skull symbol to disappear off of the circle, but it's pretty accurate for the most part. Love it. Love it. You are ice, and I don't care, because I absorb, and your shields mean nothing to me. Oh yeah, and then run into that thing right there. Oh yes, fill up on your wisps. Fill up on your health. And run, run, run. Oh, is this a time clam? It might be the time clam. I got it. So what did I get for defeating those creatures? I got 1 ice rune. I mean, seriously. Seriously. Why? There's no point to that. Yes, yes. Alright, alright. Now it's open. The spiral is open. I'm just going to go here and run on in. And bad thing is that if you die and flee in Monster Mayhem, you lose this form for the entire time. It's not like you can choose another form and then go back to the one you had. Nope, nope, you're done. You're done for this whole match, so... Cha. Oh, yes. Well, at least we got something for that, and then I got a couple points. And the monsters won, sadly. But I got 560 points. Just kidding. That's the points from every single beast form that I have unlocked, but I really only get credit for 50 of those. So that's what we got credit for, 27 points. That's all we got. Okay, and that's it. You don't get anything from that. Exit. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got 69 points total, so we really only got 19 points for that. Get some thread, gotcha. And anything that we've earned over here. Got 50 Lunari. And an XP boost elixir. Nice. Yeah, and by the way, I don't know if you saw at the beginning of this filming, this little elixir saying no use on it. It says it's paused. The timer's still counting down. Because it was at 2 hours, and it's like 2.2 hours, and it's counting down, so... Yeah, that part does suck. That it's not actually paused. So, yeah, I hope they fix that soon. Thanks so much, everyone, for checking out this quick look at the Beastmoon Monster Mayhem event currently running in Wizard101, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!